Good side while you're filming.
You don't have a good side.
Every side's good.
Every side is your asshole showing.
Alright, have a good day, miss.
Go do something. Don't kick the dog. Don't beat your wife. Don't talk to Hitler.
Well, I won't do any of those.
Don't kill anybody, abuse anybody. Don't steal anything. Get out of that clown outfit and go get a real job. You're a fucking clown. You're not nice. You came over here in the middle of the day to bother me. A grandmother, a 62-year-old grandmother, minding my own business, not breaking any rules.
I didn't say you're breaking any rules, man.
Not breaking any laws, not doing anything wrong. You're over here harassing me because I'm parked over here. Do you know they towed my van?
I'm not even dealing with you anymore.
Did you know they towed my van?
I did not know.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Well,
They kicked me out on the street without a toothbrush or my teddy bear.
Okay,
It'll be towed again. That's why I'm calling you a Nazi.
Okay.
You have no right to touch my property. You have no right to come anywhere near me.
Okay.
But with that uniform, that badge and gun, you think you do have the right, don't you? How do you know whose car this is that you're going to tow? You didn't even come over here for that. So the neighbors that called you karma, see how karma works? But next it'll be your daughter, your grandma, your mom. That's what's next. The corrupted police department of San Luis Obispo. Got me shaking. You got to prove how tough you are by picking on grandmothers, by arresting people for minor drug violations and locking them up in prisons, in dog kennels. All the services that you guys use are funded by the people that you lock up, that you harass and follow around. And bother. Really disgusting, this guy. Now he's going to sit here for a half an hour and tow this car because he doesn't have anything to do. Don't you have anything to do, like fight crime? Look at him, he's just sitting here. These are the neighbors that called over here. Hey, Darren! They're going to tow your car, Darren. This Nazi officer over here is going to tow the car. Did you call this Nazi? There's another one.
Hello, miss.
Hello.
How are you?
Just talking to the Nazis.
Where?
Right here. Let's see. What does your badge say? Nazi. Yeah.
Oh, it didn't say that. It's the San Luis Obispo Police Department.
Same thing.
Where are the people that you're talking about?
Same exact thing. You and him. You don't have anything else to do today?
You mean like enforce laws?
Yeah.
Enforce the law right now.
Oh, really? What law have I broken?
Well, it looks like this vehicle has, let's see, offhand expired registration. It's parked on a public street, so that's an issue. Registration appears to be over 2 years old, so
really?
That's problematic.
This one? Oh, so you're going to tow it? What, my BMW? Why would you tow my BMW?
See where it says 2020?
Yeah. Oh, man, that sucks.
We're in the year 2020.
Are you going to tow my BMW?
Wait,
What's your name and badge number?
It's badge number 22. 22.
Do you have a card?
No.
God, they're cheap around here.
What, cards?
Yeah, they don't give you guys cards. They let you hang out all day with grandmothers.
Oh, hi, Grandma. Congratulations on that. My name is Officer Dean.
I have been for a while.
Okay. Well, Miss.
I'm the California grown granny
Hello,
that
Miss
you guys are
California
harassing.
Granny. Hey, just there's a gentleman coming up behind you with the dog, so watch out behind you.
He'll have to
You're good, buddy.
watch out.
Oh, you're good, buddy. Yeah, go for it.
He'll have to watch out for me. They're the Darrens that call the cops.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And they're
I'm
the
just
ones
giving
that'll
you-
be locked up for some minor drug crime when they plant drugs in your car, lock you up and take your car from you. That's what they do. They're thieves.
Okay.
Complete thieves. Yep. Yep, the Supreme Court ruled that poor people accused of crimes were entitled to counsel, but the Supreme Court also left it up to the states and local government to decide how legal services should be funded. And being tough on crime, they decided that the poor people, the black people, the Mexicans, and the people of other races that aren't as fortunate as these people that called you today, they don't deserve a lawyer. They'd rather compete in elections and show how tough they are on crime and lock up half the country in private prisons for non-violent minor drug offenses. And if they don't have the money for bail or a lawyer, they leave them in there indefinitely in a dog cage. A beautiful, kind, loving human being in a cage like a dog, peeing on the concrete.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't you go have a look at the prison?
Oh,
The prisons that people live
I'm
in.
talking about what you've written down. That you're
This comes right out of the, do you know Jim Crow? The new Jim Crow?
Oh, the new Jim Crow. Oh.
Yeah. It's not new, it's from 93. Do you know the First Amendment?
Well, I have a feeling you're about to tell me.
Do you know, can you say the Pledge of Allegiance?
I can.
Okay, let's hear it.
Don't need to.
Because you can't.
Because I can.
Then just tell me the words. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic on which I stand, one nation under
Yeah,
God.
you already messed up. It's not on which eye, it's for which eye.
One nation under God. We're all created equal. Except not you guys, right? You're better than me and a Mexican and a black guy on the corner that has some pot or maybe some dope.
You sure do like to call out different races.
That's what you guys do because I care about them.
Going off of everything that you're saying.
Because I care about them. Because I think they've been abused. And I'm pissed off because I found out through that book about Jim Crow how you guys have been ripping off the public, that you're the thieves, that you do drugs, that you collect the cocaine and all this other stuff. In LA,
Yeah, you're a comedian too. This is great.
yeah, I told you. They confiscated that guy's ranch up in Malibu, 200 acres, accusing him of having pot plants. So they took his property because they wanted it. And then a couple months later, they took a guy's Learjet because they were so busy collecting dope and drugs and coke and all that, that they needed a Learjet. So they went and took his Learjet and planted some kind of, oh no, they accused him of transporting a drug dealer, which he didn't do. And if he did, it was inadvertently. And they took his Learjet. Took him 5 years to take him to court and sue him to get it back, and they caused $100,000 worth of damage. That's what cops do. If you don't know, you should start reading up on the Nazi behavior you guys participate in before things go really wrong. They got you out here, 2 cops with guns and everything out here, bothering me, trying to tow a car.
I'm not even down with you anymore.
Oh, but you'll hang out here as long as you can, though. You brought him over here. Is he over here to help you tow this car?
Yep, he's here for my safety.
Your safety? Who's here for my safety?
We're here for your safety.
Oh, really?
Ma'am.
Well, some lady attacked me and beat the crap out of me the other day. I didn't see you anywhere around. I didn't see you around when they threw me out of my van on the street corner without shoes, barefoot,
Hang out here when you don't want us to.
and towed my van away for no reason. Why would you do something like that? Even if you were told.
Gentlemen, have a nice day. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
They're Nazis. They're Nazis. They work for Hitler. Yeah, wait till they do a job on you. You idiot. Next thing you know, they'll own your truck and trailer. They'll be taking drugs around, delivering them in Hollywood. Are you done here? So can I go? Well, I'm free to stay too until you leave.
Whatever.
They have an American flag over there? Are they kidding me? An American flag? Here they come with the tow truck. It's none of their business that this car is parked here. But because they came over here to bother me, they saw the car and now they're going to tow it so they could say they did something today. And they're friends with these jackasses. Can you believe that? Really, they are. So what's the kickback? How much do you get out of this tow?
She's not associated with this car. So.
Do they kick back any money to you on this?
Can we pop it?
No, this car's my son's. This car belongs to my son. So it is kind of like my car. But I'll let him go ahead and tow it away. You really don't want to piss him off.
Who's that?
My son.
Your son?
Yeah. You guys have already tasered him. You stuck your canine on him and bit the hell out of his legs and drug him across the parking lot like an animal for a pack of gum. You guys are sick. And then you bring these guys over here that are innocent and don't know what thieves you are to do your dirty work for you. They're stealing this car. You guys are stealing this car. Are you Nazis too? God, they're all brainwashed. Look, slow towing. Ew, I'd rather look at this guy. That's a nice tow truck though, huh?
Pretty fancy. I don't know how to
Slow towing. Yeah, because they get all this money for ripping people off, so doesn't matter to them. Damn, your job's boring, isn't it?
Can be.
Why don't you do something else? Why don't you become a lawyer?
Why didn't I become a lawyer?
Yeah, and help people.
Have you thought about becoming a lawyer?
Yeah, I'm a paralegal, so close enough. I worked for 24 years for lawyers in LA.
So, let me understand this. So it's paralegal, but what would you say your emphasis would be on if you did become a lawyer?
Become a lawyer?
Yeah, if you.
Oh, I would definitely help people in jail that are incarcerated,
Gotcha.
that don't have representation, and never have.
What field would that be labeled as?
Civil rights attorney, defense lawyer, helping defending the poor
Is that
people.
something that you wish to pursue?
Yes, yeah. I'd like to get as many of them out of jail as possible. Did you know that there's twice as many people on parole and probation outside of jail than there are in jail that are being monitored with ankle bracelets, and twice as many people.
Okay.
I mean, talk about a prison planet, man. That's.
How would you offer to change that or to improve?
I would offer mental health services. I wouldn't leave it up to the police department to decide where the confiscated money and drugs go to, because you guys decide, not the law.
Coming out behind you, miss.
Oh, some Darren called the cops on me.
I'm good.
Is that your car?
Yeah, that's my car.
They're towing it.
Okay, when it's expired, as of April. In Italy, there was a huge ordeal with it's non-opted.
I bet he's the one that called you too. See what happens? That's karma for you. Anyway, when they confiscate money, drug money and all that, the police department doesn't have to, they don't have to account for all that.
Yeah.
They just give it to whoever. So they found the money hidden in the walls and everything.
Do you work with those who are having mental health crises?
I try to. I'm not a professional in that area.
No, I get that.
I don't think it'll work.
But I would like to, because I think they need a lot more of it.
Do you volunteer with any of the local shelters or anything like that to help people?
No, because the shelters are corrupted. You have to have a whole new program. Yeah.
And the only reason why I ask this is I understand your passion and I understand your concern. And I agree with you, ma'am, in that I wish that those who want help would get the help, and that there's many times when we are dispatched out to something and those people don't want to talk to us. And I would agree with you.
Well, see, I'm glad you're asking me about this, because you know what? I can tell you right now, I am not who I really am in a situation where you're living out on the street. They don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how. They're so exhausted. The mentally ill people, the people that are lugging themselves down to the Prado Day Center down there where there's no shade. There's no awning on the building. There's no umbrellas.
It's to the rear.
There's nothing for them over there. It's packed full of people. There's no, I mean, I've been there. And the people that work in there, I'm not even going to tell you what they were doing.
Okay. Well,
But
I was going back to...
there's another cop over there. Why is there another cop?
He's in the shade.
Those are tow truck drivers. Oh, that's my sorry.
Oh.
You, I'd like to call my wife. She probably got it to her, but so like I said, if it's unregistered,
What I was asking, bringing up the point about people in mental health and having needs, and saying that officers can go talk to them. I would agree with you on that. That's why I'm very happy to know that we've got social workers that work with us, because there's many times when we go to a call, I introduce myself, I introduce my social worker friend, he goes over and he helps out. And I think that's what all police departments need, is an intermediary.
Well, I don't. Are you the one that called them?
Called this?
Yeah.
Called on my own car?
Oh, no, on the van.
This van?
Yeah. Well,
I have
somebody
no idea
called.
what's going
This dude here won't tell me, so.
I did
tell you.
Anyways.
I told you I didn't know.
No, you,
You're not filming me, please?
you're on a public street. I can film whatever I want.
Get out of the roadway.
If I did, it wouldn't bother me.
Well, now you're engaging yourself in
I
the
just
passing
purchased
motors,
a
and that's
charger off Amazon, so
I don't think so.
yeah, so it's got a
Clearly
good
you
one.
do.
It'd be expensive these days too.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate the grace. Yeah, we did. I'm surprised you can't verify that, but we just did.
No, I did verify,
Oh.
but being paid non-op.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, so you're not going to tow
I
it?
got you. I got you.
You're not going to tow it? If it was mine,
Yeah, it's getting towed.
okay.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
So we got this guy over here, the sergeant. The whole crew. Bye, you too. Bye, Sarge. Get these guys some work. Some real work. I don't see them towing the car. You're not towing it. They're liars. They're not towing the car. Why aren't you towing the car, liar? Hey, wait a minute. I thought you said you were towing the car.
Well, that's their decision. Sounds like they were able to work out an agreement.
They didn't work out an agreement with me when they towed mine.
Well,
Now I have it on film.
I'm going to answer your question. I don't know about the first time, but they've been tagged this time.
No, you guys are discriminating.
Sure. Have a good day, man.
You're discriminating. I'm going to sue you for my civil rights. Watch that thing.